the 50TP. Oh yeah, the 50TP prototype. The first Polish heavy tank to enter console. I got it earlier this morning when I realized it came when... Actually, I bought a bunch of war chests, hero war chests, and I got a bunch of other tanks from that. But I got some gold from that, and I got some gold from those chests. I bought, I think, 30. And I got enough gold to buy the mega pack, so I also have the Polish Panther to review for you guys soon, once I get a good gameplay in it. The only reason why I decided to do this one now is because I just had a really funny gameplay in it, and I thought that might as well be the gameplay instead of trying to be serious. So, let me go over the stats for you really quick. Well, here we go. A draft of a heavy tank developed by a cadet, I'm not pronouncing that name, at the Military Technical Institute Academy of Warsaw in the early 1950s. The new vehicle was supposed to weigh up to 50 tons, existed only in blueprints. The horsepower is 750, and that is 14 horsepower per ton. Top speed is 35 forwards, 14 backwards. The chance of fire is 20%. The reload time is 15.70 seconds. You'll see mine as 13.55, but that's because I have my crew at 50% already, and I have gun rammer. The aiming time is 3.20 seconds. The accuracy at 100 meters is 0.4. The accuracy while moving is 0.68. And the accuracy while moving the turret is 0.87. The max range is 720. The max elevation is 20. The max depression is 10. The rotation speed is 28 degrees per second. The terrain resistance is 1.2, 1.5, and 2.3. The view range is 370 meters, and the rotation speed of the turret is the same as the chassis. The signal range is 525. The 50TP prototype can hold AP and APCR. The AP has 164 to 273 penetration, and it can go from 330 to 350 damage. The APCR penetration is 184 to 306 with the same amount of damage. The velocity on the AP rounds is 1007. The velocity on the APCR is 1259. And this is the crew that it comes with. Like I said, the crew is at 50% already, and I'm trading repairs first because it is a heavy tank. The max armor is 270, and that is the gun mantlet. Going down, we have 231 being the major part of the gun mantlet, and then 121 being the back of the turret and the front sloped of the chassis. 91 millimeters being the gun, the sides below the space armor, and then the select parts of the turret, as you can see here. 31 being the top of the turret, the rear, and that small bit below the gun. 31 being the top of the back, and the 21 being the tracks. Overall, I found this to be a well-rounded tank. I enjoy it. Other than that, we're going to get straight into the gameplay. On this match, I am playing Erlenberg. This is gonna be a weird match. I am playing. You'll see me talking in the game chat here. But don't worry about that. When I was talking with them, does not matter. As you can see, I am. Well, you already know I am playing the 50 TP prototype, the new Tier 8 Polish heavy tank to be added to the game. And for me, it is an all-around tank. See, when I bring up the minimap or the team list, I'm checking the team list. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm seeing who I'm fighting. And as you can see, there are people shooting me. And if you don't know, I love to interact, so I fire a shot back. I did remove all the auto from this game, but it's not like you could hear the cannon in the first place because the audio for the cannon has not been put in yet. So when you fire, the cannon is silent. But as you can see in the bottom corner, I am interacting with them. But as I said, it doesn't matter. So I am pushing to the right to Erlenberg. I never push the city. I take a shot at that Holland gun. It missed terribly. I keep pushing forward full speed as fast as this Polish tank can go. And if you're already watching this, I'm already assuming you probably watched it. But you already know the stats of this tank. If you skipped over it, just know it does 480 average. So I took a shot at the KV-3. I did miss, but I didn't go through. This thing has an average penetration. I can pin the front of a Gorianch or a KV-5, but if I take shots like that, there's a good chance I'm not going to go through. I take another shot at this AMX 5100. It's a poorly aimed shot, so of course I don't hit. I start pushing with all these heavy tanks, because heavy tanks travel better in packs. I start interacting with this Cross Panther, showing him that my gun has no noise. Here we go. That's me shooting him. Well, not me shooting him, showing him that the new Tier 8 heavy tank does not have any noise for its cannon just yet. Here I am scraping captured King Tiger. I fire again to make the Panther once again let the Panther hear that there is no noise. I stop here to take a couple shots. As you can see, I'm aiming at this M46. I take a shot. I narrowly miss. So I keep pushing forward, realizing that there are no hits to take there. I decided to push the bridge. I stop here, and then decide I have better places to be. I take another shot. No, I aim in at his rear. Cross Panther is in my way, and by the time Cross Panther got out of the way, I couldn't have shot him. There is the Lycan. Then I am showing the Lycan that my gun has no sound. So I am now charging the base. Being the hard ass I am, there's like 14 tanks over there. There's like 5 tanks over there. I take a shot at the Gorianch. I miss. I get my first ribbon there. My spotted target hit. So I charge this M46KR, this premium Persian. I charge him because he is attacking our Panther. He's attacking our Lycan. Before I can get to the M46, the Borsig kills him. I did 452 to that KR. I'm aiming in at this Borsig. I finish him off for 445. I'm aiming in at this KR again. He was trying to kill our panther. He ends up killing our panther, and I end up finishing him off. I bounced 2 shots from this T-69, I believe. I get 1 good shot into this charioteer. I see if I repair my ammo. I'm looking to see if I can get another shot into his rear. I decided to ignore him, seeing that there is an autoloader in front of me. Here's where I decided to ignore him and move on. Here I am looking for him. I see that he is to my right. He had damaged my engine, so I repaired that. There I bounced 2 of his shells. He ran out of shells, so what I did is I charged him, but he had drowned himself. So I'm here just to make sure he doesn't get back up. You know, just watching him, puppy guarding him. Take a shot. I get 1 damage into him before he kills himself. Here comes a Hawk 12, who gets a 1 fatal shot into me. Before I can reload, he as well kills himself. There's a Revolorus, who I get a shot into. At this point, I don't care if he kills me. But, luckily he bounces, so I reverse, put my front to him, hoping that I get a chance. He as well kills himself. And here I am, just guarding him, make sure he doesn't get back up. So that's 3 tanks that kill themselves trying to kill me. I am in game chat, screaming about Polish bias and other things, promoting Poland. I am being cautious, but soon I realize the last 2 tanks in game are currently spotted, so they won't bother me. Yeah, there I am, pushing up. Trying not to get shot. There we go. I see the Tiger 2. I see the Tiger 2 down there. But I see the side of the prototype, which is beautiful. I take a shot, and I do 440 to him. So right now, I'm just looking for a shot on the Tiger 2 or the King Tiger, whichever you want to call it. They're basically the same thing. I start driving towards him to give him a shot, and the T-34 takes him out. That marks the end of the game. I did pretty good this match. Even though I survived 1v3 by mistake. I got 90,000 silver, 2,000 experience. I blocked 18,030, and I dealt 2,800.